Okay guys, I'm gonna try to start this video off really serious, and I just can't do it. I'm in like this really crazy mood right now, guys, and if you've watched my other videos, you'll be able to tell that I'm recording these all back to back at the moment, just so I can get this content out, this new content, because I do have tons of vlogs that I need to edit and get those out there, and they will happen because I hate wasting the footage. But there's a particular vlog I want to do right now. Actually, there's a couple. Actually, there's another one. I just thought, oh man, I gotta do that one as well. But anyways, guys, this vlog right here is for the conspiracy realm. That's right, this channel with the conspiracies. We're actually going to delve into this. Now, welcome my assistant to the show. How are you? She's a ghost. You can't see her. She's what? Yeah, she a little bit shy. You want me to do all the talking? Okay. She want me to do all the talking, but anyway, she's there, you know, because ghosts are real. Or are they? Conspiracy. Anyways, on this channel, guys, so yeah, we're going to delve into a lot of different conspiracy theories and things. And in such world of conspiracies, which there's tons of them, we're gonna start today off talking about something that might be a little controversial. Now, I don't know where to put some of my videos sometimes, because to me this isn't really a conspiracy, but some people will be a conspiracy because they don't believe in paranormal activity or they don't believe in ghosts and stuff. So I guess I gotta put this on this channel, even though I know that this really happened because I experienced it. So yeah, and I've also experienced alien stuff too, and that's going to be on another thing. When I say alien, like UFO, unidentified flying object story, and I gotta say that for another episode. But basically, shout out to my girl Jess, because we were talking about all these freaking stories, and I was being reminded. I'd forgotten a lot of the stuff that happened, and it just, we were talking, we were hanging out. Guys, can you believe I actually had like just a moment where it was no work? And I was hanging out with a friend, and it was just completely just two friends hanging out, no business talk whatsoever. Can you believe it? Yeah, I did that. Anyways, it helped to bring back some of these experiences that had happened, and I thought I would share some of them on the channel, because technically I guess they are things that are in the realm of conspiracy, because again, not everyone believes in this stuff. But I'm going to tell you things that have happened in this particular vlog. I'm going to tell you a story or two, and this is something that's really happened. Now, I'm telling you, I experienced this, okay? So this is facts. This is not me making up some story just to entertain you. Otherwise, I put that in the other channel. It'd be more entertaining. This is me telling you something that's happened to me and a group of my friends, so I know it really happened. I didn't dream it. I didn't experience it by myself. So let's start episode 1 of the conspiracy realm. I could have probably done that better and really just put in a sound. Maybe, okay, here it is. Welcome to the conspiracy realm. Okay guys, so if you've watched my other channel, you know I've done some story times before, and some of these story times have actually been a bit scary. But we're going to tell you a story now. True experience that happened. I actually don't know which one of my stories to start with, because I've got actually a lot of them. But I don't think I've shared this story on my other channel yet, so I'm going to share it now. I had this girlfriend, the same girlfriend. Now, if you've watched me, if you've been following me on my other channel, my main Faith Chase channel, that is. I better not just say another channel. I've got so many channels now, like, yeah, you probably get confused. So specifically the Faith Chase channel, I did a vlog and I was talking about one of my exes who she used to be into house hunting. And she would say we were going house hunting, but we were actually going ghost hunting. But she tried to make it sound like she liked architecture of the houses and stuff. Why are we going at nighttime? Why aren't we doing this in the daytime when it's like, you know, bright then? You know, why do we have to do this in the darkness of night? You see what I'm saying? But anyways, me and this particular girlfriend, we went to this area in Australia in the state of New South Wales, and it's called Captain's Flat. If you live in New South Wales, you probably know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of kind of strange stuff allegedly happening around there. Anyway, so we, whew, guys, it's, you know, when you're talking about this stuff and you've got other people around you, you feel a little bit better about it because, you know, you've got people there. When you're by yourself, yeah, it's not so much fun. Anyways, we go to this area called Captain's Flat, and we decided to take, and this is how I know that this is legit real, for multiple reasons. You'll get to know why in a second, but in particular in this situation, Rachel's sister was a really super hardcore Christian, good woman, like, you know, like serious type of person. She wasn't someone who messed around. She was like serious person, like. So you know that anything that happened really happened. But anyways, and I should just let you guys know that this is this is true stuff, man. And yeah, this is what I remember happening. And guys, let me tell you, it is scary to me to even think about it. I'm sharing with you, so let's continue the story. So we end up in my car. Now we're driving to a graveyard. Yeah, great idea, right? What could go possibly wrong going to a graveyard? In the middle of nowhere, mind you. And when I say in the middle of nowhere, guys, I mean in the middle of nowhere. I mean, we're in rural New South Wales where there's basically, you might see a house and then not see another house for freaking 5, 10, 20 minutes. That kind of ruralness, man. Like, and you might not see any houses at all, just complete nothingness. And we used to just go and drive around and randomly find places, right? Well, on this particular occasion, we were driving and we actually, it's nighttime, by the way, needless to say, because yeah, going to a graveyard at night, good idea. Anyway, so we're driving around, we're exploring, and we find a back road, like it led off of the main road, and it was a dirt road. Always a bad idea, guys, when you get off the main road and start driving down a dirt road that you don't even know anything about. And we're driving down this dirt road, and just random, out of the blue, on this little small dirt road in the middle of nowhere, with nothing around, there was a cemetery, aka graveyard, for those who like to use that word instead. Anyways, guys, this cemetery, we're there. Now, I started to become a little bit smart in our little adventures, because in this one in particular, I thought it would be really smart of me to say, hey, babe, I better stay in the car and make sure that, you know, we need to get out of here quick. I'm at the car and I can get us out quick. And I can also be a lookout from here. So in one sense, it sounded like, wow, good idea, good plan. I hope that's what she thought. But realistic, guys, I just didn't want to go in the graveyard. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to walk around no graveyard at night. Like, come on. And everybody knows I'm the black person, so the token black person in the movies, who's the first one that goes? Token black person. And my girlfriend wasn't black, and her sister wasn't black. They were freaking two white Aussie chicks, and I'm the black person. Come on, I'm staying in the car, yo. Now, as I was talking to Jess about this story and sharing it to her the other day, I just also realized that, yeah, maybe being in the car wasn't also, it could have been dangerous too, because I was alone in the car, and if something went down, to me, I had no backup. I was stuck in the car. So yeah, that could have backfired. But luckily it didn't. Anyways, they get out the car. They're walking through the graveyard. They are walking through the graveyard, guys, at night. Two freaking crazy Aussie chicks walking through the freaking graveyard at night. And guys, I'm watching Lookout because, you know, hey, I love my baby girl. I didn't want anything to happen to her. I wanted to make sure she was safe. I wanted to make sure she was Gucci. I didn't want anything to happen to her. So I'm looking out. I'm like this. Because, you know, it was dark. It was really hard to see too. So I'm looking out. They got their little flashlights. They're walking around looking at the graves, you know, and stuff like that. They're looking at everything. And as they're walking, guys, suddenly I seen this shadowy kind of figure thing. Like, it's hard to explain what it was, except shadowy figure thing. And it started freaking kind of like going like that kind of situation. I can't even explain it in great detail because it happened so quick. And I saw the shadowy thing, and next thing you know, I'm yelling, "Get out of the graveyard, there's something there, there's freaking, get out, get, there's a shadowy thing." Like, I'm yelling, screaming, going crazy. I'm just telling them, you guys get back to the car, we gotta get out of here. So they're running to the car and stuff. I'm freaking out. See, that's why being the person on lookout and having already being in the car was a good idea. So they thanked me for that. I don't even think they thanked me for that. But anyways, they're back running, boom, we get in the car, we're driving off. Now you would think we escaped and that was the end of the story. And you know, guys, that's pretty adventure. That's a pretty good story so far, right? I mean, seeing a shadowy ghost type figure in the graveyard, I mean, that's a pretty good story, man. I'm getting all these weird, blah, blah. Anyways, guys, so you would think that was in the story, but no, it gets worse, guys. We're driving down the road, we're driving back, and then in the middle of nowhere, complete darkness, we're riding back, and suddenly Rachel's sister decides to scream. Yeah. She screamed and she yelled and she screamed very loudly. It was a scary scream. And she's freaking out. You can see in her face the fear. You've seen people when they're really afraid. You know what it looks like, especially this girl. Again, let me reiterate that she was a straight 180 serious person. She wasn't a comedian. She didn't play jokes on people. She was a serious person. She was one of those people who are like a skeptic who didn't believe in all that crazy hoopla. You know, she's a Christian. She didn't believe in that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, she suddenly screams. She's sitting in the back. Me and my girl's in the front. She's sitting in the back. She screams. We're like freaking out, right? Because she's screaming. And like I'm like, when you hear someone scream like that, and then you look at you, like you can see the fear in their face. And I'm like, what? Like I'm like this. Like what? Like what? Especially after seeing the shadowy thing in the graveyard. I'm, you know, hey man, like. What?
It's 17 hours.
Thank you. So 5 o'clock, you know, me and my computer, we talk sometimes. They let me know what's going on. That's the kind of relationship we got. That wasn't a ghost. Okay, but anyways, back to what was a very uncomfortable feeling, story, sensation, thing happening. Don't want to spill it until I reveal it. Didn't mean to rhyme that. Anyways, so she screams and guys, yeah, she goes and says like this, she's like just fear, you can tell it's like legit fear, and she goes, "There's something sitting next to me." Do you guys understand what I just said? She said there is something sitting next to me. She said there was something sitting next to her, guys. Did you hear what I just said? She said there was nobody else in the car but us three when we left. So why the hell was someone else sitting next to her in the car? That's not right. That's not no good. That's not what I want to hear. In the middle of nowhere, in the back freaking roads, someone sitting freaking next to her in the car that we didn't even have in the car. that's what happened. That's what she said. Obviously, we jump out the car. We're freaking out. We're like scared. We're jumping out of the car. And guys, guess what happened? So we all jump out the car, and guess what we hear? When we jump out the car, we heard footsteps walking away from the car. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? There was footsteps walking away from the car. Do you understand the words I'm saying to you? There was footsteps walking away from the car. So you know what we did? We got back in the car and we drove off very fast that way, the opposite direction. And let me tell you, thank you that I have thanked myself, because I was in my freaking Beamer, my done-up Beamer that I had freaking, it was a very fast car and it could move when I needed it to move. And let me tell you, we was outie, we was out of there. We were freaking gone, guys. That happened. Do you understand? I couldn't even make up a story like that. Dude, let me tell you, that is the craziest thing to experience something like that. It happened. I mean, seeing a shadowy figure in the graveyard and then someone's in the car and then she's screaming and it walks off. Nah. I think that's enough for today, guys, because I'm here by myself and I don't really feel like doing another one of those stories right now. I don't even feel like continuing this said story right now. Just know that that's what happened. Yeah, I don't even want to think about it now, because it's making me think about all these other things. I'm gonna at some stage have to tell you. I'm gonna probably maybe see if I can get someone, you know, maybe Jess should come and be on the show with me. Yeah, guys, so anyways, that's what happened. That's the story. And just so you guys know, before I finish this said conspiracy room numero uno, just so you guys know, this is also a podcast. So you can watch this on YouTube, on the Conspiracy Realm channel, or you can watch the podcast, which is available where all good podcasts are available. So I will put links to said location in the description if you're on YouTube, and in the future, maybe the next vlog or something, or the next podcast, I will specifically let you know where it's available, but I will tell you places like Spotify or iTunes and all those places where you find good quality podcasts, that's where this podcast will be available. So thank you for listening to this first episode of Conspiracy Realm number 1. That story did happen. It's up to you whether you think it is a conspiracy, if it's real, if it's not real. Everyone is up to you to discuss. If you're on YouTube, feel free to leave some comments below and let's talk about it. If we're on the podcast, or you're listening, whatever, I don't even know yet, guys, maybe we'll have a Facebook page. Maybe we do. Maybe we should. Maybe instead of one of my other pages, I'll create the Conspiracy Room Facebook page and we can talk about it there if you're listening from the podcast or something. Or feel free, just jump onto our YouTube channel and discuss it there, guys, because at the end of the day, I want to build a community here. We're going to talk about all kinds of stuff, not just paranormal stuff, not just alien stuff, but other conspiracies. There's a lot of conspiracies, guys. I've been doing some research on conspiracies and there is a lot of conspiracies. I mean, Shane Dawson uncovered the conspiracy about freaking Chuck E. Cheese. Who would have thought Chuck E. Cheese had a conspiracy in the first place? I did not think so. I did not believe it. I still can't really get my head around it. I love Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese would never do that to me. Chuck E. Cheese is a dope mouse. He would not do that, or would he? According to Shane Dawson. I'm just gonna say allegedly again to protect myself, because just now, I didn't even say, I'm just gonna say, Chuck E. Cheese, I love you, and I don't believe the conspiracy. That's how we're gonna end this, because I'm trying to change the subject, because I don't want to think about the freaking thing I just talked about before that, because yeah, like I said, I'm alone and out of here. Anyways, guys, much love, peace out. Catch you on the next one. I love you. Much love. Subscribe, like, share for everybody. And feel free, comment, guys. I love you. Catch you next time. We out.